guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. Episode, I don't know, 26 or so? Something like that. I really should look at these before I start doing my intro, because I always want to say what episode it is, but I never think about the fact that I want to say what episode it is until the intro is underway. Because I am not a good at this person. Wow, even that structure was pathetic. Anyway, we are back. We are in Flanor. I did go to the item shop and upgraded Emil's equipment because I need to do that. And we're on our way out of town, but apparently a citizen wants us to hold up. I bet they want more help because they're bleeding or something. God. You look very dour, sir. And you've got kind of like the little, like, villainous, mini beard thing going on. What's that called? Jafar has one. He's a foul-smelling guy. People are avoiding the church area, but you stepped right up to help. Oh, yeah, that's right. For a split second, I was like, foul-smelling guy, but yeah, I know exactly who that is. That was weird. I swear for a second, I thought it was Hawk. I couldn't remember his name in the last episode, but I swear I thought it was Hawk. And it's not. It's someone named, like, Decus or something. But I'm almost positive that the girl he's talking about is Alice. Oh, it was nothing. Anyway, I wanted you to have this. Right back a merchant that just came back from Mizuho. Mizuho? That's the ninja village, right? A Wata spider. It sounds like a weapon for you, Marta. It said it allows you to walk away. Okay, it is not a weapon for you, Marta. I have no use for it, so I want you to have it. Come on, take it. It's a show of our appreciation. Huh, thanks again. I find it interesting that I guess, actually, it was like, he actually made it sound like, you know, it's not because you went and saved the city, it's because you ignored the stinky guy. But, I mean, it's because everyone else was avoiding the church because of the stinky guy, and we happened to be there to help. But still, if that was the case, if everyone was avoiding the church because of the stinky guy, why do you even go into the church in the first place? I have suspicions and questions. Not really, I think it's just kind of not great writing. But, oh well. True. So I can walk on water now, huh? Now, it's interesting that you can actually go...
If I may bring up our previous...
I have not seen a thing come out here before.
That I was so cold-hearted. Though it may seem that way, in actuality, I am quite kind.
Oh, that.
Yes. For example, if a monster is near death and suffering, I do not hesitate to use my powers to...
That's not really kind. That's...
Control. And in battle, I always make sure to finish off an opponent, no matter how much they beg, before...
You don't even get into battle.
Fighting me.
And that's being kind?
Yes. Among centurions, I am known for my moderation.
Well, that certainly does seem more kind than what we would expect from, Aqua. I've never seen there be, like, skits out here. This is weird and interesting and weird and interesting.
Lloyd not answer me.
You still want to save him somehow, don't you?
He is my friend.
What kind of person was Lloyd before?
Well, he was an optimistic, straightforward, and compassionate young man. He followed his heart, so he tended to act without thinking through his actions, but I found that innocence to be a positive trait.
That doesn't sound anything like the Lloyd I know.
That may be. I wish I could somehow introduce you to the Lloyd I once knew. Maybe then you'd understand how confused I am at this situation.
The flow of time cannot be reversed. No, there are those who can manage the task. But for humans, it's exceedingly difficult.
Indeed. And as much as I long to see the Lloyd of old, we must deal with him as he is now. My apologies for having broached such a topic.
That reminds me, there was one person that was watching these that had never actually played Symphonia, I'm pretty sure. Can you tell me, because obviously for me playing this, and for I want to say the vast majority of people that played this, because most people that played Symphonia before, you know, the whole game you're sort of struggling with the idea of Lloyd as he is, and what is going on, and is this really Lloyd? Because at the beginning of the game, I just flat out said it wasn't Lloyd. I refuse to believe. Now the fact that so many of his friends are thinking it's Lloyd, and we don't have the real Lloyd any indication that that's not him, I am slowly coming around, or not really slowly, but I am coming around to the idea, no, this actually apparently is legit Lloyd, which makes me super sad. I don't hesitate to tell you. But for those of you that had not played Symphonia, what was you... Did you accept that Lloyd was different, or was Lloyd still more or less mostly a bad person to you? Or, you know, what was your opinion of Lloyd through this game? Because mine is bewilderment, but not condemnation. I'm absolutely willing to believe and willing to accept the fact that Lloyd has very good reasons for what he's doing. And there's something going on that I don't fully understand yet. But obviously that's because I trust the Lloyd of the previous game. To the Temple of Ice.
This is a surprise. Flanor was unusually warm, but now the ice here is melting.
Is it normally much colder here?
Well, yeah, didn't you look at the world map a second ago?
Yes, this whole area used to be covered in snow and ice.
It's all Aqua's fault.
How unusual. It looks like this might be a Celsius's tier.
What is that? Oh, and also, hi, Rain. For a split second, I forgot Rain wasn't with us, and we were worried about her.
That voice. Isn't that Rain?
How do you get close I mean, I understand how you get this close without hearing them before, but how do you get to the point where you can see them this clearly and be like, wait, does that voice sound like Rain? That person looks like Rain, Marta. Well, there's a monster. Monstar. Obviously, I need to run up to them for a scene.
Hi, guys.
Hey, that's the problem. If someone, like, leaves the party for a significant period of time, my brain reverts back to their previous voice actor. And so, when Janice just talked, I was like, ah, that's not Janice. But, like, I didn't have any... When Regal just talked, I still accepted him because he hasn't been out of the party, and I heard him last episode. It's been a few episodes since Janice, and every time Lloyd says something, I have that experience.
You're all right.
Did something happen?
And of course, Rain also just lulls me back into the original Symphonia, because I'm pretty sure Rain and Colette are the only two with the original voice actresses, right? I think someone said that to me. They certainly sound the same.
It was terrible. When we got to Flanor...
Fade out of exposition.
No way. All those poor townspeople.
I would say I'm surprised that they didn't go to Flanor and see that, but A, they might have and just left Flanor before Lloyd arrived, and B, it would be completely in character for Rain to, drag Janice immediately to the ruins.
This is very strange. Flanor has never opposed the Church of Martel.
Rain, is that all you have to say?
This is important. Why would Lloyd attack Flanor?
Maybe he just wanted to kill more people.
No, that doesn't make sense. You fought Lloyd before, but he chose not to kill you.
I see what you mean. All the cities attacked up until now had been opposed to the Church of Martel, or at least suspected of it.
That is quite true. I mean, granted, Lloyd very much regretted Palmacosta. When we first encountered him at the beginning of the game, he was like, oh, another Palmacosta. So he's very frustrated by the image he's getting, but there's something driving him. Like I said, I do almost feel like he's possessed by a Centurion's Core or something. He's got something almost like a Ratatosk mode going on, that he can't stop his, instincts at times.
Come to think of it, why did you two come this way?
Oh, right. We discovered something terrible, too. We came to look for the Centurion's Core, but...
Lloyd got to it first?
Not Lloyd. An accessory seller has it.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, exactly, that's what I said.
We ran into the owner of an accessory shop just as we arrived. He was carrying the Centurion's Core. When we asked him to hand it over, he said he couldn't possibly part with such a valuable item.
Most unfortunate. That man is in danger.
You're right. The core will warp the soul of any normal person who handles it.
Which, again, is what I feel like happened to Lloyd. Well, that's the thing. I mean, he's been carrying around Lumen's Core for the whole damn game, but obviously Palmacosta and, the other city at the beginning, whose name has just escaped me, were before he got Lumen's Core.
Affected parties are typically consumed with the desire to destroy everything in sight. He may become violent or even murderous.
If that's true, wouldn't that explain Lloyd's attack on Flanor?
You mean it's the Centurion's Core that's making him act this way?
That's what... I'm kind of glad that I came to my theory before they outright said that that's a thing. But again, like I said, that predates Palmacosta and Lewin. I remember the name.
We have to go after Lloyd. Which way was his Rayard headed?
To the south, I think.
South from here. He could be headed for Meltokio.
We'll leave Lloyd to you two. The rest of us will go after the Centurion's core.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lloyd is going to take some hunting down to get to. But the merchant is, like, right here.
Regal, are you sure?
I'm the one who requested to come along, remember?
Then that means we'll be parting ways with you two again.
We can't have 3 Symphonia characters on our party. We have to have room for you and Marta.
You guys will go after the Centurion's core, and we'll go after Lloyd.
Yes, Janice, that is what we just decided.
The odds are good that our paths will cross again soon. Until then, be careful.
Right.
Well then, farewell.
Fare thee well.
Oh, Rain, about that letter. I read every word.
Wait, does that mean that you two are...
Janice, give them some time.
Thanks, Regal. Okay, Genus, let's go.
Wait, but... Oh, the passion of love. It makes my heart race.
You don't know anything about it, Marta.
Anyway, we should find that accessory shop in town. Let's go.
Oh, he was embarrassed. How cute. Emil, if you wrote me a letter, I'd read every word of it too.
That awkward moment when Bill's like, I'm actually illiterate, I can't write anything. Thanks for bringing it up!
Oops, I'm not supposed to say things like that, right? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so I guess I'm not going in here. I was all revved up for a, like, dungeon episode.
I'm so jealous.
Why's that, Marta?
I was just thinking what it would be like to be in a mature relationship, like Regal and Rain. I mean, it's so exciting.
A mature relationship? You mean like having meddling in-laws? Being so poor you have to share a tiny piece of bread between the two of you? Huddling under a single blanket to ward off the cold at night?
Ugh, that's so romantic.
What?
Trying to be funny.
That's one of the things that I have... Interesting, where am I going? I did not know this was a thing. Did I find a secret? I found a secret passage. I don't think I'm supposed to know about this yet.
It's so cold.
Not really.
So it's much warmer here than it was before.
It's hard to believe things like this happen just because Ratatosk is asleep.
Lord Ratatosk brought us, the Centurions, together to command the monsters and restore balance to the mana flow. It's the only way to maintain stability in a world where mana didn't originally
Okay, that makes so much more
What do you mean by
sense.
that?
Isn't mana the source of all life?
According to Lord Ratatosk, initially this world was without mana, as the mana from the comet Darius Carlon accumulated here. The giant Carlon tree took root and forever changed the environment of this world.
How long ago did that happen?
Let's see, about 10,000 years ago.
Everything seems to happen over
That's
10,000
long ago.
years.
Boggles the mind to think about it.
Because I was going to ask, it's like, what exactly, what is the explanation for why the Lord of Monsters has to have the monsters controlled in order to make the world not go crazy? I mean, it's just, they've been saying this would happen, but there's never been a real big explanation, so I'm glad we finally have one. Aww. I thought I found something secret, but it's not letting me explore it. Amelia's like, stop exploring, stop living your own life. We have things we want you to do, player. Fine. Never let me have any fun, Dad. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Oh wait, is that a... No, that's not a thing. I'm just so eager to find something that's secret. Something I'm not supposed to find. It's interesting that Flanor is lower on the list than Temple of Ice, even though the Temple of Ice came after Flanor. Also, what was the frozen place in Graces? Because I feel like it had a name similar to Flanor. So the accessory shop is here. Well, this is the gel shop. I assume it's the accessory shop? Okay, yeah, that's triggered a scene.
Something I can help you with?
Indeed. Now here's the question. Will Ratatosk mode come out and basically just threaten to end this guy? Or are we going to be sent on a side quest in order to get him something that he'll trade? I imagine it will be the latter.
Yes.
Why? What was that question mark from Regal?
We heard the owner of this shop brought back a strange jewel with him.
Oh, that. My son couldn't find any buyers for it, so he figured he might as well dump it back where he found it.
We must have just missed him.
Let's hurry after him.
Excuse me, what happened to the previous owner of this shop?
I've always been the owner here. Perhaps you're mistaken.
I don't remember what he looked like in Symphonia, so I don't know if that's not true or not.
Really?
Rico, let's get going.
Right.
That obviously is going to have something happen somewhere. There's no way that's just an idle passing thing.
Are you serious? The Temple of Ice again?
I know. If we just hung out there a bit, we might have caught the accessory shop owner in the first
I
place.
tried.
This sort of inconvenience is not uncommon. Anyway, I'm afraid we don't have much choice.
It just seems like a waste of time.
Hopefully we'll get an option to just quick jump there.
Quick jump.
Ah, never mind.
I wonder when this name of this quick jump came up, I'm like, wait, what? That's not a thing that the characters should be talking about. That may be one of the best things Xenoblade has said the whole game. I love fourth wall breaks. I mean, they have to be handled appropriately, but I still like them.
Didn't Rain say something about Celsius's tear?
Rain did indeed, and we didn't ask her because we're jerks.
I've heard of them. Isn't it some type of rare ice flower?
That's right. It has the power to freeze what's around it.
I remember Celsius.
Is this one of them? Ouch!
Are you all right?
I didn't know an ice flower would be cold.
Yes.
Be careful. They say if you touch Celsius's tear with your bare hands, you'll get frostbite.
I remember this now. Yes, we had to get like special mittens in order to handle it before.
Seriously? You could have said something before.
Well, they didn't expect you to be like, oh, this is a thing that freezes whatever it touches. Let me go grab it.
But I heard that Celsius's tear is the size of normal flowers.
There's no way I could lift this.
Perhaps a dormant Centurion's core is affecting its environment and causing it to grow at an accelerated rate.
This thing is way too big.
Yes, it is.
Which means Glaucius's core should be somewhere in the vicinity.
Assuming that shop owner really brought it back.
Perhaps my senses are deceiving me, but I thought I detected the presence of Solemn's core.
Who is Solum? Glaucius is obviously the ice person, which is also confusing. Aqua is water. There's a separate one for ice? I figured water and ice would be kind of related.
Solem, that's the Centurion of Earth, right? Isn't that a little weird? This is the Temple of Ice.
Yes, indeed. I suppose it's just my imagination.
And I liked Gnome way better than Solum. I haven't met Solum yet, so that may be unfair to say, but Gnome was freaking awesome.
I believe it might be time to prepare a meal.
Whoa! Is that your own personal cooking knife?
Yes,
And you just carry it around with you?
don't laugh, but cooking is a bit of a hobby for
I'm gonna laugh.
I wouldn't laugh. I think it's attractive for a man to know his way around a kitchen.
Thank you. However, carrying a cooking knife does come with its own problems.
Like what?
Well, for example, occasionally being mistaken for a criminal. I've been imprisoned numerous times because...
Holy crap,
Such a perfect
Regal.
gentleman. You sure seem to wind up in jail a lot.
Okay, and that's just like, go up there, smart guy. Nope, you're not gonna touch me. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. I jump. I jump a lot. Alright, going in. We're going in. Weapons hot.
There's still ice left inside here.
Well, yeah, there's a freaking ice flower everywhere.
You're right. It's kind of chilly. This is where Celsius used to be, right?
Where are the spirits exactly? Because, I mean, obviously it seems like they've been replaced by the Centurion's Corps, but they've all been... Does Sheena still have them all? I guess it would make sense that Sheena still has them all.
Well, perhaps it would be more accurate to say this is where she was imprisoned.
Oh, really? But why?
Apparently, it was in order to split the world in two, though it's a bit of a moot point now.
That's right. The world was divided.
How did you
into
forget
two.
that, Emil? That's like forgetting that, you know, the United States is actually a collection of different states. I mean, that's kind of integral to the makeup of history.
What's wrong, Emil? You look like you're in pain.
Obviously, history of the U.S. I don't want to be someone being like, oh yeah, this American guy thinks the U.S. Setup is crucial to the world history. I just didn't say that. Shut up.
No, it's nothing. I just felt like I remembered something important.
You remembered something? Maybe something to do with the Centurion's Corps?
That's kind of a jump, Regal. Regal, god damn it.
I wonder what it was. Well, if it really was important, I'm sure it'll come to me eventually.
Again, I want to know what the deal with Emil is. I know I'll find out eventually, but very, very, very clearly and obviously, Emil was doing heroic things prior to, you know, the start of his memories. I know I've talked about it before, but yeah, in Palma Costa, he saved Marta, even though he did not yet have... Okay, I can't go there. But I don't have... I don't have that yet. Whoa. Calm down there, little froggy. So oh god, this puzzle. This puzzle ate my lunch off. I wonder if they repeated it exactly. And I wonder if I'll remember the solution if they did. There it is. I see you down there. I always think that's Aqua. Wow, I'm really good at avoiding these guys. I got a talent. There was another drip. I feel like I missed a drip. I'm not that good at avoiding these guys. Alright, so this will let me... That's so weird. It's like... Excuse me, Froggy. Hey, little Froggy. Alright, and then you come back here, because there's a treasure box. There's a treasure box for me to get if I move this thing right. Mine. A fire. What does a fire keep doing in here of all places? That's a terrible place for a fire. God dang it. Okay, so we want to go down here, go across the lovely ice bridge I made, avoid this dude. Oh, that's different. It looks like the flow of water is it's not freezing. Just as the sorcerer's ring was able to freeze the entire lake the last time we were here as well. Well, what did you do? Use Celsius's tube. I'm unsure if it'll have the same effect through the influence of the core. Well, why don't we use that thing we got in Flanor? That is an excellent point. Oh yes, that thing. Yeah, he's talking about the, like, water boots.
So Celsius was here, but now she isn't?
I'm not sure. A friend of mine is a summoner who once made a pact with
That's what I was talking about before,
and the
yeah.
summoned spirit hasn't been seen here since.
So that means Celsius is still with that summoner?
That is the most likely explanation. However, summoned spirits, unlike humans, are not physical entities. So I imagine they don't exactly stay with summoners in the strictest sense.
Do Centurions have much in common with summon spirits?
I'm so glad this is coming up.
Than we do with humans. As I am not a spirit myself, it's difficult to say exactly.
Summon spirits. I would have liked to see Celsius, or any of the other summon spirits.
We may get the chance when we catch up with Sheena. 'Cause, as far as I know, and I may be wrong about this, but the only people we haven't seen from Symphonia so far are Presea and Sheena. Because we did briefly run into Zelos, although he hasn't actually joined the party. And then I guess we haven't seen Kratos either, but I'm not entirely sure we will. Well, they didn't make me repeat that puzzle. I'm a little bit sad. I was very curious to find out.
The Celsius's tear reaches even here.
It's possible that these flowers wrap around the entire temple.
I was actually hoping it would be, because this is where you should have brought it back to, isn't it?
What's this?
Something that was used during the world regeneration. I wonder if it still works.
Oh, you came here before? With Lloyd?
Yes, with Lloyd. I still can't understand why.
That is
Lloyd
very
wouldn't
weird.
explain his actions.
Other than, I feel like it's because Lloyd realizes his actions are wrong and is not quite sure why he's doing them, because he's not aware of the corrupting influence of the cores, one of which we know he has, and he may have more.
Maybe he really has been affected by the dormant Centurion's core.
But he won't seek help because he doesn't want to...
If I were Lloyd, I'd never do anything to hurt the people who cared about me.
Yeah, but you can't say... I mean, you're already kind of doing that with Ratatosk mode.
Emil.
He has so many friends who believe in him, but he doesn't care. How could he?
I don't even remember what this is. Precisely. Something used in the world generation, but I don't really remember it. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Move. Move. Okay, so... And then the question becomes... Damn it. I guess I'll go into this room first, actually. Because it's the obvious one. I was going to go around to see if there were secrets outside of this room. Well, there's the core. I guess we'll approach it.
Glaucius's core isn't here.
Oh.
That's weird. Maybe the shop owner isn't here yet.
Maybe the shop owner absconded with it.
Yeah, if Lloyd had it, we'd probably see one of his weird posters around.
Something's coming. Be careful.
What is that?
It looks like a Yeti.
It's an ice elemental monster, a Merca. It must have come here to escape the harsh climate outside.
Why do you call it a Merca? You Centurions have such weird names for things. I call it a Yeti.
It seems to be extremely aggressive.
We're trapped.
They must have been accidentally imprisoned in the altar. They're mad with hunger.
Here it comes!
Well, here we go. Here it comes, and here we go.
Doesn't look good.
So there are two of them. Level 34.
Got to be killed.
What the hell just happened? How did you die, like, instantly?
It's over. Triple kick.
What is going on with you, lady? What is she doing that she dies instantly? Marta.
You won't get away. Not good. Wreaking havoc. Dragon surge.
Alright, if I can focus on this one and get him down.
Dragon Surge! I don't believe this.
Going to get him back up. These guys are dying like nothing.
Much obliged. Roaring havoc! I don't believe this.
You guys stop dying like crazy. What is going on here? Why are they kicking my ass so hard?
It's over. Just use ours.
I'm about to die. Yep.
You're using too many.
Holy crap! I just...
Do not overexert yourself. You're slow. It's over. Won't work. There wasn't enough time.
Concentrate on the enemy.
Marta, get away from them!
Converging fury.
Okay.
Much obliged.
Don't focus on that one. For whatever you do.
It's over.
Okay. Start healing people, for God's sake.
I was careless.
Yes, you were careless.
Reaper.
Oh, healing power. Oh, healing
Much
power.
obliged.
Son of a toog! These guys hit too damn hard.
Oh, healing power.
Do not overexert yourself. You're slow. Ravaging tiger.
Oh, healing power.
Dark radiance.
Oh, healing power.
Dragon surge. Move. It's over. Triple kick. White wolf. Ha.
Go ahead and bring him back. Meanwhile,
It's over.
kill this guy off.
Triple kick.
Now that he's dead, we should have a much easier time. He's not dead.
Crescent moon. You're right.
No, she's not. Keep using arts.
Crescent moon.
Okay. Go ahead and orange gel on her.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, she's stupid.
Bring havoc.
Here we go. He's stunned. This should be a massive, massive undertaking. Wow, that was 30%? That looks like way more than 30%. Okay. I think we're about to kill him. I think we're about done. Just keep knocking him down. There we go. We did it, guys. It took some doing, but we did it. Victor 28, Beside is 20, Duang is 28.
I thought we were lunch there for a sec.
They certainly wanted us to be lunch. They were salivating. They were licking their chops.
Yeah. But I kind of feel sorry for it. It's not like they asked to be put in here.
Well, that's why we have to restore the world. I'm just kind of concerned that they ate the merchant's son.
Emil, you are a mystery. Though you're afraid of monsters, you still seem to sympathize with them quite readily.
I know I sound like a wimp, but I just don't like fighting and all that.
No, not at all. That's part of what I like about you.
It's interesting. I don't know if this is like legit character development, because at the beginning of the game, she was like she saw him as the epic hero that saved her, and you know, she's chastised him for not being manly enough. And so I'm not sure if she's just trying to force herself to like who he actually is, or if her journey, and I want to say it's actually more of the fact that having traveled with him and actually seen both him and Ratatosk, she's actually more empathetic and enjoys him more.
By the way, something has been bothering me.
Yeah, Marta's bothering all of us, kind of. She's kind of creepy.
What is it?
I believe we may have been tricked.
What do you mean?
The owner of Flanor's accessory shop assisted us on the journey of world.
I knew something would come with that.
He was not the old man we met today.
You mean he's a fake? Then Glacius's core is...
Oh, and okay, because yeah, he is also the one that helped us make the gloves we needed in order to be able to handle the Celsius's tear.
I'm quite sure someone from the accessory shop took Glacius's core as witnessed by Rain and Genus. However, whether they are bringing it back here is another matter.
But why lie to us about it?
Perhaps they're after your Ratatosk's core, Lady Marta.
They would have to know quite a bit more than I think they probably do for that to be the case.
If you're right, we need to get out of here as fast as we can.
Yes.
Let's hurry.
Actually, let me look around this room a little bit more. I don't think there's anything hidden here, but... Okay, no, it doesn't look like there's anything to be done in here.
Marta, I'm sorry.
Well, you look very different in that.
Daddy?
Wait. Okay, that's obviously not the guy from the, shop, or Marta would definitely recognize him before.
Daddy? Marta, your father's here?
In this place?
Marta, come here. I want to apologize.
Okay, that's not your dad. That's clearly an illusion or something. There's no reason they would be there, run away, and then tell you to follow him.
Really? You'll hear me out?
Marta, hold on! Something's not right!
Something's very not right.
Marta! Marta! Are you okay?
Damn, we'll have to break it down.
Wait, behind you!
The Vanguard!
You're after Ratatosk's core.
We have no use for you. Die!
Do you know who he is? I mean, I could say, do you know who I am, considering how many times I've whooped your leaders, but he's freaking regal.
Get ready!
Don't let them use magic. You do it.
Wow. Don't know if you use magic. You do it! You so petulant.
It's over.
You don't get to use magic? What are you thinking? Who do you think I am? I'm gonna let you use magic. I am glad they made this battle kind of much easier than the predecessor. Because they knew that the last battle would knock me out and I haven't had a chance to save. You have no use for me, huh?
Should have never gone against me.
They should not have gone against you. That is very true.
What should we do? Marta's in danger.
Well, we killed the Vanguard, so let's break this down.
Lady Marta will die if Ratatosk's core is removed from her.
You two stand back.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Regal, bring down this ice! Holy shit! Is this why you don't use your hands in battle? Because it would just be completely unfair?
Why don't you utilize that destructive power in battle?
I think I just told you, Tenebrae.
I swore that I would never again use my hands as tools of death.
Never again. You mean?
Long ago, the woman that I loved died by my own hands. Scorn me if you wish, but right now we have to save Marta.
I can't imagine you ever doing something like that. There must have been a good reason behind what you did.
Now that's interesting, because of course that's exactly the line of thinking he won't take about Lloyd. But yet, we as players of the previous game are completely taking about Lloyd.
And even if you did kill someone, I've harmed countless people under the guise of protecting myself as well.
Emil.
Alright, so let me just touch this real quick. Alright. And I think that will do it for this. Part of me really wants to go after Marta, but I don't know if it's going to be like in the next room we would fight. I would go after her, but I don't know that. And this may be... Well, you know what? Let me just see. If we don't catch up to her pretty bloody quick, then... Okay, no, we do catch her real quick, so yeah, we will include this in the episode. Oh, and yeah, there was a skit about Richter that I didn't see. That would have probably been important to see.
Richter! Please, stop!
So you found me, Emil. I didn't want you to see this, but I guess I have no choice.
I won't let you get in Master Richter's way! Siren, go!
Oh, I'm getting Master Richter's way. Although, frankly, I think the game would kind of be awesome if Marta did die and then we were just running around with Richter. They have a Selkie and 2 Ass Rays and Siren. Well, Siren's going to be a biatch. Okay. Wow. Ow, ow! Holy flippin' shite! Ow!
Dragon Surge! Crescent Moon! It's over! Triple kick! Light Bolt! Crescent Moon!
Okay.
Much obliged. Good.
Go ahead and Applejack yourself.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm fighting an Ash Ray.
Won't work.
Man, they're hitting me with a lot of hard battles all at once.
It's over.
Just keep knocking them down. See if we can get them taken care of.
Roaring Havoc. Not good. Roaring Havoc.
Holy crap, why is everyone almost dead?
Roaring Havoc. Phoenix Rush.
Also, Victor, get back. Tourmaline, move forward.
Crescent Moon.
I'm not entirely sure why the hell you would have it set up so that our primary magic users in the front lines, but it's a terrible idea.
Don't rely on items. I'm sorry. Phoenix Rush.
What the hell? Which one's weak? Why are none of them weak?
Over. Triple kick. Light Bolt.
We were definitely working on one of them before.
Not a chance. Not gonna lose here. Move.
I really don't understand why...
Won't work.
One of them is healing. Just let it end.
Crescent Moon.
I don't know what... I thought killing the Selkie would stop them from healing, but obviously not. But yeah, that will have to do it. I'm not going to be able to take the time to grind this out necessarily because it's already late. Next time we will beat that fight and move on with a reunited Marta, who I really wish was in this fight because she's kind of been my healer the whole game. Damn it. See you later, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in.